While the precise date remains a subject of scholarly debate, the year 1265 indelibly marks the birth of Dante Alighieri, Italy's supreme poet. Born in Florence, amidst a backdrop of burgeoning civic life and fierce political turmoil, Dante's arrival signaled the dawn of an era that would dramatically reshape Western literature, language, and thought. His life, and particularly his seminal work, the Divine Comedy, would become a cornerstone of intellectual and artistic development for centuries to come. Dante's exact birthday is often cited as being between mid-May and mid-June 1265, likely under the zodiac sign of Gemini, a detail he subtly weaves into his own poetic narrative. This ambiguity, far from detracting from his legacy, merely adds a layer of mystique to a figure whose influence is undeniable. His early life in Florence was typical of a young man from a moderately wealthy family, a family with deep roots in the city's complex political landscape. The Florentine Republic at the time was a crucible of shifting alliances, intense rivalries, and the constant struggle between the papacy and the Holy Roman Empire, largely played out through the local factions of Guelphs and Ghibellines. This volatile environment was not just a backdrop, it was the very fabric of Dante's existence and would profoundly shape his worldview. He witnessed firsthand the intricacies of power, the fragility of justice, and the deep divisions that plagued his beloved city. These experiences, including his later, bitter exile from Florence, would become the raw material for his most profound reflections on morality, governance, and the human condition. The true significance of Dante's birth in 1265 lies not merely in the advent of an individual, but in the genesis of a cultural revolution. Before Dante, major literary works in Italy were predominantly written in Latin, the language of the church and academia. Dante, however, chose to compose the Divine Comedy in the Tuscan vernacular, the dialect of everyday Florentine speech. This bold decision was revolutionary. It elevated the regional dialect to a literary language of immense power and beauty, playing a pivotal role in the standardization and development of what we now recognize as the Italian language. His work demonstrated that the vernacular was not just capable of poetic expression, but could also convey profound theological, philosophical, and political concepts with unparalleled artistry. The Divine Comedy itself, a monumental epic poem chronicling a journey through hell, inferno, purgatory, purgatorio, and paradise, paradiso, stands as one of the greatest achievements in world literature. It is a work of staggering ambition, combining meticulous allegory, vivid imagery, and a keen psychological insight into human nature. Through his journey, Dante critiques the corruption of his era, offers moral guidance, and explores the path to spiritual redemption. The poem's structure, its intricate symbolism, and its timeless themes continue to resonate with readers and inspire artists across various disciplines. 7 centuries after his birth, Dante Alighieri remains a colossal figure. His legacy extends far beyond Italy, influencing countless writers, poets, and thinkers globally. The enduring power of his words, the depth of his vision, and his profound impact on the evolution of language ensure that the year 1265 will always be celebrated as the beginning of a literary journey that continues to illuminate and inspire.